We call ourselves the Elite.
I'm gonna be there. You gonna be there? How about all you people watching in TV land? You gonna be there, baby?
Jacksonville, Florida. TIAA Bank Field, formerly Everbank Field, also known as the Jaguar Stadium. We are out at TIAA Field today because there's a very exciting event that's taking place that potentially is going to change the shape of professional wrestling as we know it. For today is the day that All Elite Wrestling is officially launched. The son of the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars that play here is an owner of All Elite Wrestling, AEW. They're having a fan event out here today. It's basically middle of the day, 5 o'clock, if you will, and this is the line to get in for people that are excited about this new venture. Now, for those that don't know, All Elite Wrestling is basically comprised or started by the Elite, as you see on my shirt, which was a subset of the Bullet Club in Ring of Honor, New Japan Wrestling. Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, Cody Rhodes, Hangman Page, Marty Scurll, who's not necessarily here yet, and Kenny Omega, who's also not necessarily here yet, but maybe here today? I didn't get online yet, but I already ran into Josh.
Hey man, how are you? All Elite Wrestling Historian.
Are you excited for today?
Super excited, super excited.
What are you most excited for?
Just to see the announcement of everything, to see the date, if they give us a date for other shows or if we're just getting Double or Nothing.
Yeah, what if we get a firm date for Double or Nothing now?
That would be awesome, that would be awesome. Hopefully they'll tell us when tickets go on sale. Maybe we get some exclusive merchandise today or something. That would be really
Maybe it'll be in Florida.
That would be awesome, that would be amazing. Right here in Jacksonville would be really cool.
Yeah, they're coming to take over Florida, take over NXT land.
That would be so cool. Uh-oh, we've got a war on our hands. Knock, knock, Vince. Here we are.
By the way, I want to point out something interesting. While this AEW event is being held right here tonight, just 2 hours later, in that building, is WWE SmackDown. There's a half an hour before doors open up, and this is the line. And it goes all the way back to Met Field. The actual news is here. We're going in. It doesn't necessarily roll off the lips there. AEW. We're gonna need a new chant. Oh, Jaguar cheerleaders over here. Oh my goodness.
Hello guys. Hi, how are you?
Oh, thank you. Hello. We've got cameras set up. Got some seats. Should we stand over here with the seats? This is our spot. Got 15 minutes to go. This is the crowd. There's pyro set up on the stage. My God, the ass man is here. We have ass. Obviously, we're hoping to get some roster information here today, some background information on AEW, what they plan on doing. They don't have a TV deal yet or anything, but they're thinking Double or Nothing. Can you imagine if they had it inside the stadium? And just make it free so they can pack it like WrestleMania. AEW rally monitor.
Double or nothing! Double or nothing! Double or nothing! Double or nothing!
It's true. It's true.
Frankie Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, Scorpio Sky, SoCal Uncensored!
From the mountain to the beach to the Hollywood Hills, hop out to the desert for some SoCal thrills. We run on this team, all reach SC2 generous. We don't be censor, we can't be rude. We pity your city, and we pity you fools.
Jacksonville! In 2018, SoCal Uncensored, Scorpio Sky, Frankie Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, we became one of those popular trios in professional wrestling. And on December 31st at midnight, we asked ourselves, well, how do we follow it up? What do we do in 2019? Well, the answer is we hop on board with the name that is on the lips of the professional wrestling world. And with that in mind, we are here to tell you that SoCal Uncensored is officially part of All Elite Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, the beautiful and talented roar of the Jaguar.
I see you!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one of the founding fathers of All In, the Executive Vice President of All Elite, Cody!
I think it was about, I hope he is, right? I think it was about 4 months ago, I was standing in the ring at All In, and I was surrounded by the best fans in the entire world. I felt like I was trapped in this literal wall of sound. It was your belief and your passion. It started a fire. And guys, we have to keep that fire going, right? That brings us here today, putting words down on a brand new sheet of paper, brand new chapter, brand new book that we like to call All Elite Wrestling. We have a saying in the Elite, change the world. And there's something that my mentor taught me long ago. It's a disappointing thing about wrestling, but as a second generation and someone who's studied it, someone who's learned from it, someone who's lived it, compared to sports stars and professional entertainers of comparable influence, pro wrestlers are always the least paid. At All Elite Wrestling, we're going to change that. We're going to change the wrestling economy because you can offer somebody opportunity, but opportunity doesn't pay the bills. Money does. And happy wrestlers means happy fans, and fans come first. Another thing that's a little different about All Elite Wrestling, wins and losses. Wins and losses will matter like they've never mattered before. We're not going to coach you on how to be a fan. There's not some predetermined grid that will say you have to cheer for this guy or you have to boo for this guy. You are fans. You're allowed to be that fan any which way you want to be. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. we were going all in. All the meanwhile, the three of us and a cast of our banded friends disrupted the very way that professional wrestling functioned. We broke all of the rules. We kind of did our own thing. We call ourselves the Elite. We were eventually approached by the Khan family, and they had a question for the three of us. The question was, do you guys really want to change the world? We said, yep. They said, we can help. So on January 1st, on our hit YouTube series called Being the Elite, we announced our brand new promotion called All Elite Wrestling. All Elite, a promotion, a company that welcomes all gifted talent. We don't care about race or gender or sex or religion. If you're an elite athlete, we want you. I have some friends in China. These guys are doing some of the most gifted wrestling moves I've seen in my life. It's like Cirque du Soleil meets Kung Fu meets Lucha Libre. I don't know if you've heard of them, but soon you will. They're called OWE, and we have made an agreement with Shima-san and his boys to bring in his group to our promotion, and we're going to highlight them and give them a spotlight, and I swear to God, you guys are going to love these guys. They call themselves the Good Hearts. 1, 2, we're running May 25th in Las Vegas, Nevada at the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
Thank you guys for being here. You guys feeling okay? Yeah, the CBO position is one with a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of hard work. There are going to be a lot of long nights, but guys, I'm 100% committed, and I'm going to help bring AEW to the level it's supposed to be at. I guarantee. There will be a women's division, but not only that, we want it to be a strong women's division with the best female wrestlers in the entire world. I do want to say, to echo something Cody said earlier, we care about our women. They are top talent, so they will be paid equally. There's no sliding scale.
Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you are deaf, dumb, blind, stupid, or by the looks of it, let's call a spade here, really poor. My name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And I am the youngest and fastest rising star in professional wrestling today. Look here, tons of fluff. I'm sure you think you're real intimidating with your little t-shirt shooter there. But here's the thing. I'm gonna need you to get off my stage, okay, Tony the Tiger, before you get hurt. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go. What? Go. Oh, shit. George Miller. Get out. Oh! Yeah! This is the beautiful Penelope Ford. And my name is Joey Janela, and I'm a bad boy. And in 2019, me and her were all elite.
know, I came here to Jacksonville today. I flew in today, and as I sat on the plane, I got to thinking about it, and the thought occurred to me that today was my first day on the job. And I already knew on that plane ride here that this was my favorite first day on any job I've had in my life. And I'll tell you why. It's because I don't have some corporate overlord to answer to. I don't have some faceless minions in a meeting room somewhere telling me what to say, telling me how to say it, telling me how to play my music. Today has been my favorite first day on the job because my boss is you. It's every one of you here in Jacksonville. It's everybody watching at home. You are my boss, and for that reason, I will work harder than I have ever worked in my life to make this a success because you deserve it. They've made me hungry for something that no one has come up here and mentioned.
Cracker Barrel!
I don't know what the plans are, but I know what my plan is. In 2019, I will be the first all-elite wrestling champion. A champion in 2019, huh? Well, I've got a little bit of bad news for you. I am here in AEW. I am already a champion, and the likes of you, Hangman Page. Well, you couldn't even lace my boots.
Well, the announcement is our second show is actually going to be right here in Jacksonville. Not only is he going to be here in Jacksonville, Florida, a large portion of the gate is going to go to benefit victims of gun violence.
Is Jericho coming out? What is going on here? That's his music, my God! Oh my God! It's Chris Jericho! Jericho is pointing over to the arena where SmackDown is about to begin.
I'm Chris Jericho, and I am all in with All Elite Wrestling! Surprise! I think we just took things to a different level, didn't we? Am I right? Say yeah! I am here with AEW. I'm not here for the money. I already got the money. I'm here because I believe in doing something different. I believe in doing something new. It's what I've always done my entire career. I am a maverick. I am an outlaw. I am a pariah. I am Chris Jericho, baby. And it all starts today. I know this was free, but if you had a ticket stub, I tell you to keep it, hang it up on your wall, and remember, this is the day that AEW starts. Right here, right now, in Jacksonville. And May 25th in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand, Double or Nothing. I'm gonna be there. You gonna be there? How about all you people watching in TV land? You gonna be there, baby? We are gonna change the whole universe!
Oh, God! They're going to do a meet and greet over here as well. This is the line. We're going to try to head over towards the merch. We've got 4 t-shirts for sale here today. 25 bucks a piece. I'm going to have to get that Young Bucks Jacksonville shirt. So my shirt size in the Matt and Nick Jackson shirt sold out. I have an AEW shirt that's coming in the mail, so I didn't buy one of those. Meantime, this is the setup. They've got drinks out here, food trucks, and this line, plus all those cutbacks, is for autographs. Holy cow. This is quite the line. Cheerleaders are all the way in the back dancing. We've got the Bucks signing over there, Hangman, Britt, SCW at the end. Cody's over there as well. I am not going to wait on the line this time because I've met those guys before. We're going to take one last pan though. What it's looking like over here. Really great event, free. Alright, so the AEW event wrapped up. Almost sounds like I'm saying ANW, but AEW. A really cool event. I'm really stoked that they had it in Jacksonville. Really cool. Kind of like an invasion, like I mentioned earlier, you know, with NXT being located here in Orlando, kind of being like the second home of WWE. Really awesome. Also awesome, the fact that literally right there, which Jericho alluded to while he was out, is where SmackDown is running tonight. Kind of a big shot across the bow. So what did we learn that we didn't know before? We didn't see a picture of a title. We didn't see a lot of the roster. We did see some more people. Biggest glaring thing missing, no Kenny Omega. So the rumors and speculation will continue to smolder out there, whether he'll go to WWE and end up in Royal Rumble or if he'll end up over here with his friends. And of course, with the Omega questions come the questions of whether they'd be partnering with New Japan Pro Wrestling. We heard mention of partnerships with China Wrestling, but not New Japan while we were here. A couple things that were really cool. We got the date and location for the next pay-per-view, Double or Nothing. And then they announced the next show after Double or Nothing will actually be here in Jacksonville, with a portion of the proceeds going to gun violence, or anti-gun violence. That sounds better. Very, very cool stuff. And keeping with those terms of really cool things, they announced also that women wrestlers or women talent will be paid on the same scale as the men talent. Very, very cool stuff to hear. Really interesting thing that was brought up a couple of times when people were out making their speeches. They said 2019, they're all elite. I'm not sure if that means that everyone's signing like a 1-year contract to be with this promotion, and then they go from there, you know, kind of like put their feet in the waters, or, you know, kind of, if you're really going all in, you'd think that they'd be, you know, from this point forward, you're all elite. But really anxious to see what happens. 2018 all-in pay-per-view, hands down my favorite pay-per-view in at least the last 10 years, which is absolutely amazing. Spot fest, so many awesome matches. I can't wait to see what happens. But actually, before I go, I'm going to say one thing. You know, when I first saw the Young Bucks, it was about 10 years ago, and I had not heard of them before that time, but at TIAA Wrestling, we went to a taping, and they debuted as Generation Me. And this is what they looked like back then. Their stint in TNA didn't last all that long, but they went on to Ring of Honor. They continued to grow and persevere and work at it, and worked, but the last time that we saw them was at a Ring of Honor show in Lakeland, Florida, and we had this encounter.
We're finally ready. What's up, man? Super Kick Party. Ready for it? We are ready.
How you doing, man? So while we were waiting in line, we had a question.
Yeah, sure.
If Doink the Clown was alive, Bullet Club or no?
Oh, man. He's better than Bone Soldier, so yeah.
And now here they are, basically, along with Cody Rhodes, partnering with folks that have the money to help make their dreams happen, but putting together a wrestling organization that will, in all likelihood, do its best. I'm sure it's going to have growing pains at first, but do its best to go directly up and compete with the likes of a WWE that has a failing fan base, one that's continually peeling away, looking for something that's not there, that they're finding elsewhere, which is why their popularity has, you know, the Bucks and Cody and everybody's popularity, the Elite, has grown over time. So it's really fun to watch. In any event, back to the closing. For now, thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. See you guys.